Sir, I'm selling everything together too.
Both of these systems?
Uh-huh.
For how much?
No, the prices are on the front there.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not separating the games from the unit. So I just want to give you an update on that.
Okay.
Because they're online, they're quite expensive.
Hmm.
You're welcome.
That's sick.
And all the games are there, and I tried it, you know, it works. And there's a couple of special controllers for the fishing game. It sounds like you kind of know. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? Hello, welcome. Yeah. I did make that choice on those prices.
You wouldn't sell this one game, right? Individual?
No,
Okay.
I sell the whole set. I'm sorry.
Are you willing to negotiate prices at all since it's kind of late?
I looked them up online, and that's a pretty good price, $40 for the whole thing.
Yeah, I have the system. That's the only reason I don't have any interest in buying the system.
You can sell it. You can sell it online.
Genesis, I'd have to pretty much give it away.
Well,
Okay.
sorry.
All right. Thank you.
Sure.
If I buy 3 of these, how low could you go?
14?
How about a $10 bill?
Well, you know, I'm not real sure of the value of them anymore. I know when we bought them, they were like $35.
Oh yeah, for sure. They were definitely real valuable back then.
So, like, what if I took them to one of these game shops?
Bookman's, I don't know what they might give you 5 a piece for them. All right, I'll go 14.
All right, sounds fair enough.
Two, 3, 4, 14 bucks. There you go. And do you by any chance have any other old video games at all?
No, just what you see there. There's that World and Goo and Sims. Those are computer games.
Yeah, I don't think they work because they register on your computer when you play them. You don't have the DS, the system that you played these on?
No, I already sold it.
Okay. All right. Well, good enough. These are really cool, by the way. Like, really
yeah,
cool.
lemongrass.
Where did you get these?
Oh, I don't know. Some garage sale probably.
Oh, okay.
These are amazing. Exclusive commemorative lithograph.
Yeah, took 3 of them.
All right, good deal.
One left.
A few things.
Torrance, this is Nintendo? We don't have it, do we? They must
He's
have
got it.
He's got it, so this is his stuff.
Yeah.
Never mind, sorry.
Okay. How much are you asking over here?
Oh, I'll give you a quarter.
Quarter? All right.
Do you have any other Nintendo 64 games, or?
Stuff, let's see, what do we have? Take a look and... there is a box around here that has a bunch of knick-knack stuff.
Oh, here we go, Fanta.
There you go. Check in there. Then pull out what you want.
Oh, here's
give you an
the-
offer for it all.
Quarter, by the way.
Okay, so that one's yours. You got
All right.
Clear out a little table space here. A bunch of games and stuff in
I
here.
see PC stuff, which is unfortunate.
I see PlayStation 2 stuff somewhere.
There's an
An
N64
N64.
thing. This looks like a modem.
We're selling
Router.
motorcycles too, by
Wrong.
the way, guys. You know of anything who's interested in motorcycles?
Ooh, Diablo 2.
Yeah, I saw the disc for
If
it.
someone
right
wants to steal that CD key, there you go.
there. Warhammer Online. Too bad that game failed to materialize.
I heard that was an amazing game.
I loved
too.
it.
You got some Christmas stuff, box
It had a really cool feature where you could not run through people. People were physically present. if
Oh,
that makes
that's
sense.
cool.
So tanks could. Oh, here's a bunch of PS1 now.
Thank you.
More PC.
This
You're
PC.
welcome, thank
There's
you.
some burned PC games in here.
Oh yeah.
Fable.
Totally into that.
Where can
I'll
we
tell
find
you,
more
let me just double
N64
check and
stuff?
make sure
I
there's
don't know.
nothing in here that's
Sure.
private, and I can give you an offer on the entire box. Diablos, you got all sorts of stuff. Give me
I
$5
see a bunch of
and it's
Wii
all
stuff.
yours.
Do you have any other games inside, maybe? Because there's not really any
this is
games
all
in
we've
here.
got. All
Yeah,
we've
it's all just
got.
like.
It's just like manuals,
Manuals
and
and
stuff.
stuff? Okay.
Yeah, like here's a
Plug in the
GameCube
Goodwill
instruction
stuff.
manual.
If you want the manuals, take the manuals if you need them.
This is kind of cool.
Uh-huh, thank you for stopping.
The product catalog. Old school Diablo.
Yeah, I got really out of video games in college, and then when I got older, I got really like nostalgic and wanted all that stuff back. I took it to GameStop and Bookman's like an idiot. When I
Oh
was younger.
god.
There's that. They want $12 on that with the game,
Okay.
and then there's a bunch of disc-only games here if you want to look at these at all. There's a Lord of the Rings game in here. I know you said you're interested in those. They can't find the Zelda, unfortunately.
If I do though, I will.
I have your number.
Yeah.
Send us a text, sure. Those are scary, yeah.
I used to have that in my house when I was growing up. I'm like,
You don't want to get trapped in that thing. I saw that Final Fantasy movie,
Yep.
or Final Destination movie where that
that's
happens.
what I
to that
think
girl.
of every time I see she got.
Yeah, that's what
Chris.
I think. Exactly, that's what I think of every time I get in one. The $12, you want to get 6 apiece?
Sure.
Okay. I'll just pay 20. You can just give me $6 later.
Don't take out because I can be gonna go somewhere.
How much?
10.
$10? Okay.
5 piece?
Yeah.
Actually, I have a 10. Do you have a 5?
Yeah, I have 5.
Perfect.
There you go.
And there you
I
are.
have those cables at home.
Thank you.
I ordered 3 actually. I ordered an extra set.
Oh, really?
What good luck that was. They're not Nintendo brand, but they work.
Whatever works.
Yeah. I'm not that like.
I'll get more controls.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
We'll put this in the car for now,
Okay.
and then we'll come back in a second. I'll carry these 2 things.
All
These
right.
3 things. What is going on, YouTube? White here, back in the building with the child actress Dakota Fanning. I didn't actually have to change anything for the first time ever. I seen about that. It's like, what a perfect nickname. She was in Twilight, actually, so she wasn't only a child actress, but seems like child actresses have really bad rap of being famous when they're 10, and then when they're a teenager, everyone's like, fuck off.
They either don't exist or they stay famous, but they turn to drugs and they become crazy.
Yeah. Or there's a very few that were child actors that actually make it.
And then I think Macaulay Culkin was he wasn't masturbating in theater. He was like doing cocaine or something.
He did some weird shit. No, that was Pee Wee Herman you're thinking of.
Pee Wee Herman, yeah.
He was a child molester, not a child actor. But let's get into the finds. Kind of a weird, sporadic couple weeks. What have you been doing the last couple weeks?
Last couple weeks, let's see. Last week it was raining, right?
Last weekend was raining.
It was raining.
Yep.
The week before that, I went to the Game On Expo, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys haven't checked that video out already, definitely do check that one out. I filmed pretty much what was going on in the expo. They had a lot of cool stuff going on. They had like a Smash Bros. Tournament. They had a Killer Instinct tournament. They had this big arcade area.
Yeah, free
Tons
play.
and tons of booths.
Hugely, insanely well run and successful
Oh, yeah,
for
it
a
was-
first year thing.
It was insane. It didn't feel like a first year thing. It felt really nice.
Games Ready won that he did. Normally, there's like a bunch of hiccups for big events.
Yeah.
First time, parking
One
arrangements.
guy put this together.
Yeah,
It's
so
ridiculous.
Games Ready 81 did an amazing job. Next year, 100%. I'm going to put in 6 months in advance
Yeah.
to go
I
because
think
work.
we should do a panel.
I think we should. We can
Yeah.
when we can sell some stuff. We can have fun. It's in Mesa, so it's the only cool thing to ever happen in Mesa, Arizona, and it's the only expo that's within a quick drive from us. Normally,
That's
we'd have
probably
to
why it was
fly.
so huge.
Yeah. Everyone from Mesa went. So the weekend that Fanta was at Game On, I went out. The weekend you were in San Diego, I went out, had the awesome
that was
Dreamcast
San
score.
Diego, yeah.
The weekend you were at Game On, I went out, had an okay weekend, but nothing video worthy. But
That was also funny story, real quick. I just want to go over what happened on the way to San Diego. I'm sitting in the car, and the first thing I hear about, like an hour in, is that there's a king snake in my townhouse. Like it somehow
inside the house.
got inside my house, and I'm seeing like pictures sent from my roommate showing like this snake about yay big in their bathroom. And I'm like, I just left. Like this is all happening. And then you put up the video. And then I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, oh cool, look at all these comments. I'm like, wait a minute. And all these people are saying how messed up it is, and I'm like, I can't do anything, I'm in the car. And you had just left for work.
Oh,
so,
that's right.
So there's like this whole like chaotic thing where I'm trying to like damage control as much as I could. Yeah, it was.
Ack remix is soon to come to turntables everywhere.
That was
But
so funny.
That was interesting, and good thing king snakes keep away rattlesnakes, so that's good.
Yeah, king snakes are good things. We put it back outside, and he still roams around our property.
Should have sold it. People will buy them
Really?
illegally in the black market. Yeah, because you just
I
fill,
don't want to do that.
you fill your property with them, and then you'll never get a rattlesnake within 5 miles.
And
of
they're
your
not
house.
they're not venomous.
No, they'll bite you, but they're not dangerous at all in any way. And rattlesnakes will hit the road when they're nearby.
That's cool.
So anyway, that day I had that one that Genesis lot. I did not buy anything. It was one of those really stubborn women that's like, oh no, you must buy everything together. I looked up these prices on eBay. They're going for thousands and thousands of dollars, blah blah blah. So there was one rare Genesis title. I already forgot what it was, but I tried to pick it up and she wouldn't budge.
That
She
sucks.
was
I
like,
hate
buy
those
the
people.
Genesis lot for $45. You know as well as I do that I'm trying to downsize this collection a lot before
Yeah.
we do the renovations, which should hopefully, this should be the last video I think until the renovations kind of begin.
Cool.
But anyway, I got these 3 DS games. It's a sale we've been to a bunch of times, and this is kind of a lesson. If you see a yard sale and there's no games, but you know it's a reseller, stop again the next time they have a sale. Don't just be like, well, there wasn't games there last time. and
Keep
away.
checking because they're a reseller, so you're gonna get more.
Right.
Stuff. Yeah.
So this woman, she sells a bunch of like porcelain, like clowns and like creepy stuff. So I went up, no high hopes at all. But then in the corner, I saw a little stack of DS games, and I think there was some Wii games. And in the pile was some real winners. I know you're jealous about this one.
Yeah, super jealous.
For $5, Legend of Zelda: Phantom Hourglass.
Supposedly a fantastic game. I haven't played this one.
Complete and in okay condition. There's a little bit of damage to the I don't know what you want to call it. What do you call the plastic out here?
Plastic.
Like I don't know what it's called.
I don't
like
know.
I wanted to call it. I don't know what it's called. Who cares? Another $5 for Donkey Kong Jungle Climber. Second
that
copy
game
of this game
forever
we
ago.
found.
Yeah.
We found it. No, I feel like we found a copy like 3 or 4 months ago of this game at a garage sale.
I remember getting a
No,
copy
remember they
of this.
wanted everything was really overpriced. And
Did we
then
get that
just-
again there?
I think so, and then we went and made, not lowball, but we made like garage sale offers, and they accepted it because it was late. Anyway, Donkey Kong Jungle
You
Climber,
might be right.
and this game I just had to play to see how the port ended up, but it's missed on the DS.
Isn't it like a point and click kind of game?
It's a exploration game. Is the only way I can describe it.
Interesting.
Really advertised. I remember in my elementary school. Did you ever get those weird like?
Scholastic thing?
Kind of like Scholastics, they're things you got at the end of the week, and they had advertisements for books and stuff at your little like
I
library
think it was
store.
the Scholastic thing.
Myst was really advertised as a game they sold on PC
Really?
through my school. So I
That's
guess
weird.
back in the day they assumed Myst was a super intellectual educational
They had a
game.
lot of weird PC games. Remember I bought Mall Tycoon? Which, by the way, was a terrible game. I love the Tycoon games, but this game was just awful. Like, the graphics were bad. There were tons of bugs. Half the time my mall wouldn't load. But,
My mall wouldn't load that day. How
yeah,
sad.
it was... I mean, that was really cool. That was, like, the highlight. Because I remember all of us would, like... We just could not wait for the Scholastic Day. We'd, like, circle all the books
Yeah.
that we wanted in all the games. Remember, I always wanted the books with the toys that it came with? Like, it always, like, oh, if you get
Yeah,
this book, you get a
you get
free
a little toy.
keychain or...
What
free
was
toy.
the name of
Oh.
that? There's that company that made like the alien pins and stuff, and it was super popular in elementary
Alien
school. I forgot what it
pins.
was called. There's a big store at Tucson Mall, or there was for the longest time. It was like, was it Lisa?
Lisa Frank?
No. Was it Lisa
I
Frank?
think it was Lisa Frank.
It was something like that, and they made like alien pins and
They had like the brightly colored
and like
stickers
neon
and
stuff.
Yeah,
and it was like
that was
cool,
that
the
was Lisa
cool
Frank.
educational stuff, and it was super popular. And they sold
Yeah.
that as well at the book fair. Man, the nostalgia to bring back from elementary school.
Yeah, seriously.
Anyway, between
It's a nostalgia-based channel. I mean.
it is, it's 100% nostalgia based, and this game between yard sales, I stopped in a local Goodwill and saw this for $2.99. and had to pick it up. Just because of how infamous and notorious it was. Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball, which on the back advertises it has nudity in it. It literally says that, nudity.
Really?
Rated M for mature.
There's
for
gambling
nudity.
too. What the hell?
I'm pretty sure there's no actual nudity. I know they wear like thongs and like
Dennis
bikinis.
Rodman is in this,
You know he's involved.
and Bob Marley.
It's just soundtracks.
Oh,
isn't it?
music by Bob Marley,
Featuring Dennis Rodman did the voice, and then Bob Marley.
and then
okay.
Real Big Fish. I think is a
It's a ska band
Yeah.
from the late '90s. I remember they were in the movie Basketball. If you ever saw that movie, they
I
like
did.
performed
I did,
as
yeah.
the basketball guys came
Oh
out.
my god, that game.
Big tits and ass. And then let's get into this week. And me and you went out. What's the big lesson we've learned in the last month? It's
Don't skip yard sales.
no, it's. I guess it's not really a lesson. It's just all these fines. Everything we've been getting has
Oh, the
become like
end.
the very
Yeah.
end of the day.
Don't lose hope.
Every single thing from my weekend and from your weekend, and even the Dreamcast lot from the last good find, came at the end. Like, we usually go out from 8 to 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff came like 9:40 to 10. Everything here is from like 9:40 to 10:20 that we got this day, including, I think, the best find of the day. We were already heading to Rubio's, basically.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get into that in a minute. Let's get into
What time did we start the video again?
12:01.
Okay.
So we got 10 minutes. I guess technically the first on video find
That's
was
true.
this. I went up, and of course the woman had no idea what she had anywhere.
Of course.
And on the table, out of the corner of my eye,
Snowboard kids. Now I didn't know this was a big deal, and I got it for $0.25.
it's not a big deal. It's just I don't want to call it obscure, but we've never seen one.
No, we haven't.
And it's it's like a $20 game because, as you know, Atlas.
Atlas is a notable developer, and they make a lot of RPGs and stuff. Didn't know they made this.
I know the second one is pretty notoriously difficult to come by.
If only we
and
found that one.
fetches a pretty penny. But that's still a $20 game that we'll probably not see again for 5 years. So toss it right in your collection.
And then this, I want to see what this is. I wish they had this game,
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Mega Man X4, but of course they didn't. They had instead a bootleg Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy IX. I don't know what game is on this, and I don't know what it's for. So
I don't understand the question, and I won't answer it.
I'd assume that it's for the PlayStation 1, but it also looks kind of like a PC disc, so I'm not really
It's just
sure.
very bootleg from
Very
some
bootleg.
Asian
So they just
vendor
gave this to me
somewhere.
So
They offered us that big box. Unfortunately, there was nothing in it
Nothing at
even
all.
worth taking. It was just PC stuff.
it was old PC stuff that had CD keys that were probably already used.
Right, and we were begging her, like, you saw the Mega Man X4, I saw the Snowboard Kids. It was like, are there more of these games?
Yeah.
Because she was giving everything away for 25 cents. And in fact, she was giving us away stuff for free. I'm sure she would have given us Snowboard Kids if we asked for free, but you asked for a quarter. I mean, or she offered a quarter, so
It was a $0.25.
that is free in my opinion, basically.
Yeah.
So let's get into the next find. This find should have been so much better.
It should have been amazing.
When I first went up, they're like, yeah, we got Super Nintendo with games, we got a bunch of DS games, we got a bunch of Wii games. We're gonna go find it. We'll text you guys later. You can come back and get it. Of course, you know the logic.
So did they not? I don't remember exactly
They
how
didn't
it
find
ended.
anything. They found
They didn't
this.
find it.
Oh, and Phantom Hourglass. They were also supposed to have
Yes,
this stuff.
which I was-
you were buttered about.
Really hopeful for.
Mm-hmm.
But they did come out with this, which is the Nintendo DS Lite. It does have the charger for once. The DS was $5, and
Then we paid $12 for everything.
was it 12 for
Yeah,
this?
so it's $6 a piece,
So
basically.
6 piece. And then Yoshi Touch and Go.
Which is, we definitely wouldn't have bought this for $12 without the game in it as well.
Yeah, so the game's not in horrible condition. It's seen better days,
I
but
think I have a couple of empty DS cases for that as well. So I've been trying to really save up empty cases.
I don't have the game, but I might have the case from the whole GameStop
From
thing.
the what a dream
So I'm
that
not
was.
sure. Yeah, that was awesome.
That GameStop was the best job for a collector ever because they were giving away stuff, and then collectors.
See, now though, it wouldn't be as good because back then they had people coming in with like GameCube stuff, and we didn't take it. So I was just like, give me your phone number and we'll work something out. And then I got a bunch of lots like that.
Yeah.
I got like 2 or 3 huge finds. Like I got
A lot of the
Conker's
biggest finds of your life.
Live and
entire life,
Reloaded
yeah.
there. I got that huge
GameCube
GameCube
lot,
lot.
And
But,
some of the best finds of your entire life were walked into the store, you did
Oh, yeah.
nothing to earn them, but it wasn't undercutting your business because they
No,
wouldn't take them. So
they
you
didn't take them
weren't
at the
doing
time.
anything sketchy or
My
weird.
manager said it was okay, and so I went with it.
Last find, we were on the way to Rubio's. I had written the day off. I was like, you know, we have a couple decent finds. Let's go get Rubio's, and we were both fantasizing about what we were going to order. And then we passed a random street right before Rubio's, and I'm like, let's pull into that. I have a
Yeah,
good
you
feeling.
had a good feeling about it, and I had a good feeling about the day, and we're both correct.
So I had kind of a sixth sense. We pulled in, and we ended up. Some people were kind of getting rid of junk, like kid stuff, and I asked about old video games, and they ran out with a platinum GameCube. And
Which is awesome.
Simpsons Road Rage, which
Which
I've
is a
been told is an
fantastic
awesome game by you, I guess,
Yeah.
is in there.
It's like Crazy Taxi, but with Simpsons characters. So it's pretty awesome.
Okay, so it's like the time-based,
Yeah.
hectic driving around.
Exactly.
And I always love to see platinum GameCubes. I don't know why it's probably my favorite color, though, of the common colors.
Yeah,
A lot
because of
more
course
than that
the
black or
Spice
indigo.
one's pretty awesome.
That'd be awesome. I've never seen one of those, but that'd be sick.
I heard that was the Spice is Japan only.
I found that controller. I found the Spice controller at Goodwill.
I'd love to get a Spice controller at some point.
Can you reach it? Right down there. Can you reach that? That was a sick find.
That's sick. So the price on there, you spent $2.99 on it.
$2.99 for a Spice orange
sick.
controller.
That is so sick.
Oh, I told him that one.
Yep. Spice orange is always a cool color to find, especially if you find. I guess I follow the game collecting Reddit or whatever, and somebody got the Spice Orange Game Boy Advance game player from Amazon. They ordered just the regular one, and they got the Spice Orange
Which was
one,
like super notoriously
which
hard
is
to find.
super hard to find. So that was really cool.
Before we show off the games, let's take a quick break.
All right, and we're back with no commercial. So the games, of course, sports game, Major League Baseball 2K6.
They trash.
Yeah. Day thrown in the trash. And then Super Mario Sunshine. So that's
Day one by.
Day one
we
by,
didn't look at this
exactly.
condition. I hope it's nice.
I didn't look at it either. I haven't even
A
opened it.
weird weekend for cases. That Yoshi's nothing had cases at that cell.
A little scratched up.
It's a little scratch up, easily playable.
Yeah.
These didn't have
cool.
cases. Yoshi's Topsy Turvy didn't have cases. A weird day for that.
And then here's some controllers.
I think this is my favorite part of the whole find. Was this is broken obviously, but the kids ran out with a ton of controllers,
Ton of controllers.
and
You
then
got
we were
this
already
one,
driving away, and they
this
ran out
one.
with 2 more. Cat, what did they do with 5 of these?
This one.
3 first party, and then
Yeah, there
4
were
first party.
4
This is
first
broken,
party,
though.
and then 2 third party. I mean, why have third party if you've got all the first party ones?
I don't know, but
I
we'll be
don't
throwing
understand.
2 of these out, but there'll be 3 first party controllers in the lot. That's not worth. Yeah,
I would honestly use the rest of it.
the rest of it's nice.
The rest of it's nice. So what I would do is, you know how they sell like those thumbstick, like
Yeah.
the rubber things? I would just put that on there, and it would fit right on there, and it'd be fine. So
You can take it and do that. I'm trying to get rid of stuff in there. The game room, obviously. That's the end of the finds. I felt like we had a lot more.
I did too.
Oh well. It felt like, I guess it's because the finds we did get were good.
Yeah. And we got them.
We got them so close together too. Like it was like we were out for an hour and a half and nothing, and then all of a sudden like
and then
all
just
these
find
finds in
after
20 minutes.
Find, yeah.
Game hunting season is about to hit hard pretty soon. So
That's good.
October, first week of October, late September, even all the way up into November is when we start to hit the home runs. Good finds, big,
Mm-hmm.
legitimate yard sales. First yard sale in 10 years with quality items as opposed to the same junk. So we're going to kind of climb out of the dog days of summer and get into the prime time for game hunting. Day one buys should be a lot this holiday season.
I
I'm
hope
guessing.
so. There's of course going to be the usual Black Friday
Yep.
game hunting video.
We'll try to get you with a video before that as well with tips.
Tips,
Like-
rumors, whatnot.
Yep.
Kind of things to look out for.
Like that time we got the freaking I don't know where it's at. We got that Zelda 3DS. I still am excited about that even to this day.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
Zelda
was really
3DS XL for 160.
I
Right
should
after
done
it
that.
came, and it was not only did it just launch, but it was notoriously difficult to find. So it was going
Yeah.
for like 300, and we got them for 160 or something.
That was
I kept.
crazy.
I think I sold it when I got that Majora's Mask one. I think that's what I did. I finally sold it when I got that one. But this one still, we're never going to see this one again.
No.
This one's still notoriously difficult. And
This one's
there it goes. We're never going to see that one again. In the store
Also,
shelves.
speaking of day one buys, if you guys haven't done the PS2 deal yet, there are actually quite a few things still up.
Is new things trickling in, or is it just the same stuff?
I've seen some new games popping up, so I'm not really sure what's going on with that situation. So I would just check it every day just to make sure. Now is also a good time to buy memory cards because it's like $1 a memory card with the 75%. And you also get the 10% off with the GameStop card. So that's still a good deal. Check out that video for more details. I also have the link to the sale in that video, which is probably why it's doing so well right now. Starting up a podcast.
Oh yeah,
It's called Collecticast.
we did the little clip, or you posted it. I
Yeah.
want to get involved in that. I want to do that. I think it'd be fun. I've
Yeah.
always wanted to do like a radio type thing where you can just talk and not have to worry about. That's why I like our Fine Side videos a lot. It's just like
Exactly.
you don't have to worry about how your hair looks or how anything.
But those are like 9 minutes long.
Yeah.
The Collecticast, and those are about only like past finds.
Yeah.
Whereas this is going to be more about like recent, things going on in gaming,
Mm-hmm.
news, controversies, like the stupid. Did you hear about the Deus Ex pre-order bonus
No.
thing? You have to like pre-order, and then you have to try to get other people to pre-order with you, so you can like hit the certain numbers to unlock the next pre-order. Because you have to get like to a certain amount of pre-orders
Yeah.
to unlock the next. And it's so stupid. Like pre-orders need to die. It's not going to happen, but I'm sure
we need to do a
Deus Ex is
podcast
gonna do very
about
well.
excitement and possible problems with that Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
'Cause I
Pokemon
think
Go.
that's gonna literally change
I definitely
everything.
wanna do
everything.
that.
That will, in my opinion, that will be the biggest mobile game on the planet.
Oh yeah,
in a year
oh
or
yeah.
two.
I'm gonna buy one of those bracelets whether or not I play the game.
Yeah.
Just because it looks
'cause
cool.
it's sick. Depends on, will microtransactions ruin it like they ruin everything else?
The thing
on
is
mobiles?
that the company making it is the same people that made Ingress, which is a game for all the Android phones. It came pre-installed, it's free. There were no microtransactions at all. So if that development company sticks with what they're doing, plus Nintendo isn't known for microtransactions, so hopefully they stick to that.
I want to believe
kind
you,
of thing.
but they ultimately they make video games to make money, and the pay to win bullshit.
The
is
thing,
just,
though,
it's getting so old.
It's getting old, but ad revenue makes even more. That guy that made Flappy Bird was making like 50 grand a day.
Just on the little ad bar at the bottom.
Just on the little ad bar on the bottom. If you make something free, you're making so much money. It's ridiculous because of ads. Of course, we'll talk more about that in the next episode.
We'll
of
talk about it in
Collecticast.
the next
Yeah.
Collecticast because that's a huge. When I saw that video,
Huge.
I think everyone on the planet that's played a Pokemon game for a serious amount of time has
Yeah.
fantasized about the MMO Pokemon
Exactly.
game that never got made.
And
this
that's
could
it.
be the real life
And it's
version.
real life. And the cool thing about it is that it kind of motivates you to get out of your house and go do
Yeah,
stuff.
and if they do rare spawns and if they do
Oh,
Pokemon
man.
only show up in certain
That
environments.
Mewtwo thing, like I'm wondering, like, are there really gonna be big events like that where you're gonna want to like go drive out? Like I don't understand how that's gonna work.
In Japan, it will.
Japan would work out, New
never
York
work.
it would.
New York City it would, Chicago and
But
stuff.
Tucson's
but it's not gonna
so
work out
spread
here.
out.
Maybe in the middle of campus at U of A. Which depends
makes
on
sense.
how popular the game is. We're getting sidetracked, but stuff like that. We're gonna do a Fine Side video really soon on TurboGrafx. We have to tackle that topic before it becomes history. I'm thinking about inviting in Bowden down to do that with us and bring in everything we did get in the lot, which is nice. Because everything we got from that find is still in Bowden's.
Oh yeah, because I mean he is the
So,
TurboGrafx collector.
Yeah, so it's cool to actually we could go relive the finds and stuff with high def and actually talk about the find more. Infamous and awesome. Last but not least, I want to make my own channel for FIFA gameplays. Only if you guys, if subscribers are interested. I do not want to put FIFA gameplays on this channel ever.
Mm-hmm.
But since like a lot of people like FIFA 16 comes out in 1 week. I love FIFA and I like breaking controllers and yelling a lot, so it might be fun. Leave a comment if you would watch FIFA videos on a separate channel. We're not going to do it on this channel. We don't want to oversaturate it with junk. But that is it. Any last thoughts?
Live streams on this channel. I was doing quite a bit of those. I'm having problems with
Did you get
Comcast
your
right now.
bandwidth problem solved?
God,
That's
such a pain in the
that's
ass.
such a 1999 problem to have that you're
Like-
overusing your data.
It's ridiculous. Comcast is the worst company ever. I'd like to stress that. If you have anything else you can get besides Comcast, I recommend getting that. CenturyLink doesn't have data caps, so I might start looking into that. But I don't know if you can have Comcast and CenturyLink at the same time.
So dumb. It's so like
I don't know.
the
It's
internet.
so stupid.
Such
And
an unlimited resource. Like, who
the
cares?
annoying thing is that Comcast isn't doing this everywhere. It's only select states. So
Okay, so
Arizona,
we're screwed.
Florida, and like one other state have data caps. But Florida is soon getting a unlimited data cap for $30 a month. So why aren't we getting that?
Hopefully
It's
we
only
will
3
soon.
cities in Florida. It's really annoying.
Last thing we're gonna do, I haven't talked to you about this yet, but I want to start watching ridiculous VHS movies and doing like little reviews on them.
It'd be fun
We
because I
see
mean this
some
is a
crazy junk VHS films.
we could start picking up VHS tapes at yard sales.
Yeah, because I see some really bizarre stuff, and I'm like, it'd be fun if me and you did a quick review of what the hell that video was.
I think, do you have a VHS player?
No, but Goodwill has 90. We could go buy probably for pretty cheap. We are out. Last but not least, Game Room is. I would speculate this will be one of the last yard sale game huntings where the Game Room looks at all like this. Again, the walls are going to be the shelving units pretty soon, and the floor will be wood. Not that you guys will see the floor, but the walls will have shelving units on them. And Phantom's moving in his collection, so we can start to get a massive game room with a lot more space. Currently, I hate shelving units. I don't like them at all. When they're on the wall, it'll be really nice.
Mm-hmm.
So that is it. If you enjoyed the series, leave a thumbs up, please.
Share.
Means a lot. Share. We're not gonna make no jokes this time. Just share. And thanks for watching. And
Yeah, if you're still watching, thank you for watching through the end.
everyone stopped watching 20 minutes ago after the last
Yeah.
spy cam footage. So we're out, guys. Thanks for watching. Later.